What's up, everybody? We are in the little town of Ixil here in Yucatan, as usual, and we're in front of the Saint Burnaby Church. I think it's Saint Burnaby, but the name I don't remember. But yeah, and that's the church here. You saw the sign back there. Look at that beautiful church. Wow. We are here for what is called the Festival del Cebollín, which in English, cebollín is green onion, or chives as you know it. And the little onions you'll see over there. So we're gonna go check it out. Hopefully there's some cool options to try out. So we're here, we made it to the town square. Doesn't really look like too much, but we're gonna take a little walk in and see what there is. Who knows, maybe there's something really interesting, something really cool, maybe something really delicious to try. You never know. So this is the entrance here. I actually like to look at that. It's pretty, really pretty, the little arch entrance, arc, whatever you want to call it. Walk in, we've got marquesitas. Marquesitas for sale over there. Little food items on this side. Not food items, sorry. Little makeups and stuff. I was just laughing because the girls there, they're freaked out when they saw the camera all covering their face. Got the church back there. Look at that. That is big. Shoes over here. Nothing to do with onions yet. Green onions, but hey, I guess there is at some place. Let's keep on walking and find out what we can see. More arts and crafts over here. Plants for sale. What else is? Got jewelry on this side. More jewelry. They're selling ideals, which I call here bolis. What else is this? And well, looks more like, honestly, there's like nothing to do. Wow. Let's keep on walking. Let's see. I got here, they're selling homemade peppers. Yummy, yummy. More arts and crafts and stuff. And they're doing dances and stuff over here. Folkloric dances. People are sitting there to watch it. They got a live band playing way to the back. Over here, more snacks for sale. They got ideals and cakes and stuff. And well, nothing to do with onions. We've pretty much made it the whole way around, so who knows what's going on. So you got the beer garden here, always important, especially on these hot days. And well, oh, that's it. There's nothing else here. I don't know, maybe this isn't the place. This is supposed to be it. It's supposed to be today. Let me turn this off, check on Google and see what the hell is happening, because something's not right. There's nothing at all to do with onions. Or maybe maybe nobody actually decided to try to sell anything with onions. So we decided to get a kawama for 50 pesos. You can get one here in a giant 1 liter cup. Gonna beat the heat a little bit. It's 50 pesos. That is like about $3 US.
Gracias. That is what you call a deal. Look at that. You get a whole 1.2 liters of beer.
So we can't really get there, but as you can see, all these tables here with the people, they're different farmers from this area, which is Ixil, and they're submitting their green onions to a contest. And then the best one is going to be selected by judges, and they're going to win prizes, etc. And that's pretty much it. That's the Green Onion Festival. So yeah, I got out of there because with those huge speakers, I don't even know if you heard what I said, but those people on the table over there, there were some farmers from the area here, which is Ixil, and they were presenting their latest crop of green onions, or chives, or as they call it here, cebollin. And that's pretty much it. That's the Green Onion Festival. Like, I don't know, like 10 to 12 farmers presenting a few of their onions, and then the best one wins a prize, and that's it. I thought it was going to be more of like people making interesting dishes with green onions, right? But none of that. Everybody was just selling regular snacks, the same stuff you see anywhere else, nothing special including onions. So I decided to get out of there, take a quick walk. We're back here at the Ixil sign and the church. It is a pretty church, huge. But yeah, and it took me an hour and a half to get here by bus, and I have about an hour left until the next bus passes. So I'm gonna walk through quick, see if I can show you guys a bit of the beautiful town of Ixil. And it is Sunday, so a lot of stuff are going to be closed, unfortunately. But hey, let's take a quick walk and see what we can find. This is the municipal market. Of course, it's closed, right? It's Sunday, and it's what time is it? It's like 4 o'clock, so they're closed for the day. But a little park in front for the kids. Yes, you drop your kids off at the park and you go into the market and do your shopping for the day. Not bad. It's not that big, but hey, it's pretty. But yeah, there's the church again. These old Hispanic churches are so amazing. How did they build that back in the day? It's crazy. Yeah, I like the town, just like I like all these little Pueblo Mágicos here in Yucatan. There's a whole bunch of them. So I think what I'm gonna start doing, instead of looking for these festivals to go attend, because honestly a lot of them end up being really disappointing, right? Because hey, look, see, there's the bus I'm gonna catch. The driver's on break, and then at 5 we're leaving. So anyway, yeah, so I go to these festivals. I have the Canadian mentality. You go to one of these festivals in Canada, like we went to the, oh, look at this quick, there's an iguana up there. Look at that. I'll zoom in so you all can see him good. That's one thing. There's tons of iguanas here, or as they call them, garrobos in Mexico. So yeah, I have the Canadian mentality where we go to the festivals. We went, as you guys have seen on older videos, we went to the Latin festival and everything was Latin. Latin food, Latin drinks, Latin snacks, Latin clothing. We went to what other festival did we go to? Jeez, I don't even remember. I had that I had that liter of beer, so I'm a little buzzed at the moment. Sorry, but yeah, it sure did help beat the heat. Oh, what's this? Looks like we can go up here. I'm not sure what this is. Like a little Maya ruin or something. Or it used to be. I don't know, but there's lights all the way up, so it looks like you can go up it. That's let's go up and check it out while I continue talking to you all. Yeah. So I'm spoiled with those Canadian festivals, or if it's a festival of a certain thing, they're gonna be selling stuff of that certain thing, right? But here so far, all the festivals, we've had the Onion Festival, or the Green Onion if you wanna. We've had, I missed out on the Meat Festival, sadly. That was supposed to be all meat. That was during my knee injury, so I couldn't go to that one. That one, they said there was tons of meat. But then we went to like the Cheese Festival, and it was just items with cheese sprinkled on top. So that was really, really pointless. Wow, we're high up here. This is nice. Look at that. Not really anything else, but this is cool. Yeah, and then I didn't even film it. Like a week ago, I went to, they had the ice cream festival. So I was hoping to go film that, and I was expecting a bunch of different homemade ice creams and stuff. I walked in, looked a little sad, so I decided to just walk through first before even bothering to film. And there was 3 or 4 huge ice cream companies. They're the ice cream companies that sell ice cream all throughout Mexico. Michoacana, Holanda, I think it's called, or whatever, and all those. And they were the ones selling ice cream, and that was it. All the other people were selling the normal stuff, marquesitas, churros, all that usual stuff. So that was pointless, man. I didn't even bother to film it. I was expecting a whole bunch of homemade ice creams and stuff, but no. So what I'm going to start doing instead is, instead of going to all these festivals, which end up being pretty disappointing most of the time, let me show you around while we keep on going. I am going to every week during the week, not on the weekends, because on the weekends, if there is a festival or whatever, there's gonna be tons of music and stuff, and it makes it a lot harder to film because, you know, we get copyrighted. So during the week, I will go to the ADO bus terminal, and there's a section where they have the second class buses, not first class or second class, and they go to all these different little towns throughout the Yucatan. Usually it costs about anywhere from 30 to 70, 80 pesos. This is the Ixil Merida combi, so you can get the combi also to get back to Merida, or from Merida to here. I'm guessing they're parked somewhere here around the main square as well. And yeah, so I'm gonna get these. Yeah, there's another bus here, so they're all waiting to go back. So I'm gonna get one of these second class audio buses. They're called the Orientes, and I'm gonna take it. I don't know where, because how it works is you buy a card, a transit card, you put money on it, and when the bus shows up to wherever you want to go, you get on, you tap just like a regular transit bus, and that's it. That's how you pay. So I'm just gonna go to the bus station, sit down, and the first local bus to whatever little town in the area shows up, that's what I'm gonna take, and we'll go to that town and we'll film there for the day. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a cool idea. It's gonna be the random Yucatan exploration videos, and that way too, not even I know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm gonna film, because when I Google it ahead of time, it makes things so complicated. Because, you know, you see what there is in the town. Like, maybe this town is good, maybe it's not. I don't know if it's going to be. You start thinking all these things, and it makes it so much more complicated. So I'm gonna make things a lot easier. I'm gonna dumb it down for myself, and let's see how that goes. But yeah, we're walking through the beautiful Yucatecan town of Ixil. All these towns have these Mayan names, right? So it's you gotta learn how to pronounce them. The X here in Mayan is used as a SH sound, like a sh. So it's not Ixil, even though it's spelled IXIL, it's Ixil. And that was one of the candidates trying to become mayor of the town for the pre. I think she lost. I think everywhere in Yucatan, pretty much everywhere in Mexico, the Morena party won. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, if not, if the pre did win here, then she's the mayor. If not, well, it's somebody else. It's a nice, pretty little town. Lots of little houses. Lots of it's nice little stone fences. Not really much to see, unfortunately. This town altogether is pretty small. Pretty much the only reason I came here was because I wanted to see the Green Onion / Chive Festival, whatever you want to call it. And it was disappointing. So let's just walk a little bit more. We have time, so instead of just waiting over there, buying more beer and getting drunk, because honestly, I don't want to drink more. I had one. I feel tipsy. I'm good. Let's keep on walking. It is so hot. If you hear that sound, can't see it, but if you hear the sound, like air horn, when you hear that in Mexico, like a air horn, it is what is called tepache. It is a fermented pineapple drink. A fermented pineapple for I don't know how long, but it's fermented in a barrel, sealed barrel. And well, I can't have it because it's a ton of sugar, right? Fermented stuff, especially fruits, tons of sugar. But yeah, it's fermented kind of like in the style of a wine. It's like a pineapple wine. And here they drink it, wine, and they put some chamoy in it and some tajin, which is like chili powder, and that's how they drink it. They sell it right off the barrel. You get it into a plastic bag or with a straw or a cup, foam cup, and that's how the tepache is sold. So if you're in Mexico, you hear that sound and you want to try it, stop the guy. He's most likely riding around on a tricycle. You'll see the barrel on the trike, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll continue walking around. There's a store up here. Maybe I'll stop and buy a Coke, because like I said, it is hot as hell. It's 35 degrees today, and still the heat is horrible. That's the downside of living in Yucatan. If you can't stand the heat, don't move here, move somewhere else. Pretty much all of Mexico is hot as hell. Let me go in, grab a Coke quick, and then we'll continue the video. Alright, so I got my Coke Zero. I'm nice and refreshed again, and we're gonna continue this. Continue walking around, talking, exploring a little bit this little beautiful town of Ixil, and see if we find anything else. Like I said, I googled the place. Pretty much the only thing to see is the church, which I showed you all. It said something about a Maya ruin. I don't know if it was that thing that was behind the church. Maybe it's somewhere else. It might be far away. I don't know, but we're on limited time, right? What happened is I was going to come. I was going to catch the midday bus at 12 noon, and I was going to be here by 1:30 latest. And what happened is, while I was taking the Va-et-Vient towards the bus terminal in Merida, there was a whole bunch of blocks blocked off. I don't know what they're having, but because of that, the bus had to make a detour to get to the bus stop where I needed. It had to go around a few blocks. It was like 3 to 4 blocks further away, and then 3 to 4 blocks back. So because of that, I reached to the bus terminal about 2 minutes late. The bus had left 2 minutes ago, so the next one was 2 hours later, unfortunately. It's every 2 hours the bus to Ixil, and from Ixil back to Merida. That's something good to remember. I got sweat in my eye. It's so hot here. So freaking hot. But yeah, so because of that, I got here late. I got the 2 o'clock bus, and I ended up getting back here at 3:30 pretty much. So it was it's late. Then the next bus is at 5, and then again at 6:15 p.m., which is the last bus. And I've learned my lesson when I went to Celestune, that last bus. Everybody is trying to catch it because, well, it's the last bus, right? Gets super full, really uncomfortable. And because this is a little town without any bus terminal, you just meet the bus there across from where the festival is happening at the Central Park. And it's gonna be pretty much a free-for-all. You don't have tickets or anything, so it doesn't guarantee you a seat. If there's a whole line of people and they get on before you, they're gonna sit and you're going to stand. So I'm gonna get the 5 o'clock one instead of the final one at 6:15 and head home. I'm so sorry, guys. I wish this could have been a way more interesting video to give you guys, but it was not. Like I said, it's the one town where there's like absolutely nothing, and the one thing that there is the festival, and there's no freaking green onions for the Green Onion Festival. What a disappointment. Even I don't know, I'm bummed out about it. But hey, let me know what you think about that idea about going to a random Yucatecan town every week. I'll do one a week because I don't want to overdo it either, right? There's about 100 and something towns, and that way I have content for a while. I don't know if I'll ever try to go to another festival again. Maybe if it's one in Merida where it's close, right? Because just traveling a few hours away, it's disappointing. Like the other disappointing festival was one in Celestune. If you watch that video, the seafood and the michelada festival, lots of micheladas. Seafood only at the restaurants. It was a bit disappointing too. Let's cut down here and see what we can find. Just walking around random streets because we're killing time. That's pretty much it. And not really much even to see around here. Look at that. That's how people travel around in these little towns on little tricycles. The little like carts are pushed by motorcycles. They're called moto taxis. And then some places do have the tuk-tuks or whatever you call them in your part of the world. Right, tuk-tuks in the Philippines, rickshaws in India. But yeah, that's how they travel around all these little towns. Also, I believe in Tabasco they call them Pochimobile. Here they're Prisi taxis, tricycle taxis in Spanish. And they take you around these little towns. It's more convenient, cheaper to travel, right? And oh, it's fun. I don't see anything else around here, man, so I might just cut this hair and head back to the park, sit and wait, find a bathroom. I really gotta pee after that liter of beer, that kawama or bisil as they call it now. I gotta pee bad. So if there's anything else, I'll show you all. If not, that's the end of this adventure. This adventureless adventure. I forgot to tell you, so the bus here was super cheap. It cost me 22 pesos each way. That is a little more than $1 US. Canadian would probably be about. Battery overheated on me and the GoPro shut down. That's how hot it is here. So yeah, bus cost me 22 pesos each way. That's a little more than $1 Canadian. I mean $1 US. Probably about roughly $2 Canadian. I don't know what the exchange rate is. Super cheap. So that's a good part. At least I didn't pay like 100 pesos for each way. And okay, there wasn't even a second class bus, it's a third class bus. That's how rough it is. I'll try to take a picture of inside the bus for you guys when I'm heading back. But yeah, that's it. If there's anything else, I'll show you all. I'll let this camera cool off. Thanks for watching. See you on the next adventure, wherever we are in Mexico. Hopefully somewhere a lot more fun. See ya. Hit that subscribe button and be sure to leave a comment, share this video, watch a few more videos. We need to bump those watch hours up, and I'll see you again hopefully next week. Trying to get the video week done, but it's hard sometimes, to be honest, especially when you're not traveling. When you're traveling, there's so much content, especially for yourself, because you haven't seen any of this stuff, right? So it's all new to you too. But here in Merida, I've seen most of the stuff, so I don't know what to film. I'm struggling. If you are from the Merida area or the Yucatan and you have an idea what I should go and film, let me know in the comments or contact me on my social media. All of them are at Sugar Free Traveler: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. And that's it. I'm dying of heat and I gotta pee. I'll go find a bathroom. Thanks for watching again. See ya.